just a second as to what's happening. Guys, once again, my apologies, but we'll be jumping back into it. Same stage. Not sure if that's the same song, but you know what? The song is a lovely one. Condor is incredible.
Yeah, KK's got the slappers on deck. Either way, hopping back into it. So, you know, we saw from that game 1 already, there's definitely a bit of an info collection already since Chag is managing how he's approaching Ned a little bit differently. Ned is not doing, you know, a lot of stuff in place as he was before or calling out Chag's approaches from a mid-range as much. Chag is instead waiting till he gets super close to Ned before he begins his jump instead of trying to get a far mid-range approach. So, you know, there is a little bit of info to be gleaned that Chag has already applied so far, which is cool to see. Ooh, wow, what a tech chase with that roller right there.
Wow, and tries to perpetuate it with the back heel into the down smash, but didn't properly compensate for the distance. Held F smash just a little bit too long, and I understand why you have to do that. You have to hold it that long in hopes that you get the kill. Otherwise, F smash might not be strong enough. Oh, jeez. What's going on there?
I've got no clue what happened there. But either way, a little bit of an unfortunate maybe SD from Ned right there. Chag with no ink on deck, but still pressing the advantage, and I think that's what he has to do. You know, only get the ink really when you have time to. Inkling still has fantastic normals and doesn't really need to rely on ink to get a lot of stuff started up for her. So, yeah.
Who gets that up tilt, and now going to be, once again, breaking in a little bit of space. Putting ink at center stage like that can be so big because of the way that it slows down the opponent. Might force Ned to go in with a couple of jumps in those kinds of positions. Right now, they're again fishing for that 2-frame, not able to find it. Chag has just been consistently getting back onto the stage and not losing their stocks at the ledge.
Ned also reacting immaculately to how Chag has been approaching. He's been staying mid-range and not really trying to overcommit to F-tilt or anything like that when Chag is within the mid-range. He waits very, very patiently to see what Chag is going to do next and then decides to roll out of the corner once he sees that things can potentially go sour his way.
Ooh, Ned going for the jump lead. They're not able to find it quite yet. I mean, this game is looking so good for Chag right now. He's just been playing untouchable. Ned has just not been able to get too many hits. Up throw into up air, maybe outside of that percent window. And dash attack will be able to close that one out. Chag had the right idea. I don't know if Booyah is a thing at that percent.
Oh boy, okay, wow, really good on Chag's part there. Good mash out from Ned though, right there. The thing is, if you do catch someone on the startup of roller, it takes a little bit of time before they're able to act out of it. So unless your opponent literally drops their controller, you're probably not going to be able to get an F smash off of that.
That move has a significant amount of M lag, so you just can't respect it even when you think it's feudal. That's
the Octo slash to reverse edge guard. That's the thing you have to be wary against the most because it's a big active hitbox that covers so much range.
It deals so much damage. It has so much knockback. It's big. You will not trade with it unless it's like PK Thunder. You are not trading with it. Wow. Chag now has to be really looking for this kill. They're fishing a little bit too much for some of these rollers, and as a result, look at that. They hit Ned's shield with roller just once, and Ned was able to get so many hits and deal so much damage.
Oh boy. All right. Okay, good up smash out of shield right there. Now Chag finding himself on the back foot right here. You know, he established himself a pretty early lead, but Ned has just been holding onto his stocks super duper well. My man does not start selling when the market drops. My man keeps his Dogecoin firmly in the bank.
Yeah, Chag has just not been able to punish any of Ned's options. I would like to see some more rising aerials, especially in short hop range from Chag. A lot of what Ned has been doing has been short hop falling nil, short hop forwarder. However, grounded downer into up air to close that stock. Delicious.
All right. And Ned just trying to find his way in. Literally one good swing from Sephiroth should be able to nail this stock off. And he's been doing such a good job of spacing his aerials well. Because Smash really ain't that big. So if Sephiroth can pretty much cover about 1/3 of the stage, which is a single swing of his sword. So, and then Ned is very, very cognizant of that as he keeps trying to find these straight hits. But Chag is not jumping. He's not fighting yet.
Missing that tech is going to be able to give Chag a little bit more time to take control of the stage.
That could be it.
That roller is huge. Drag down up into
Chag has got
smash.
those. Chag has got those. Chag is like the best
What is
when
that?
dealing with out of roller stuff right there. Oh my god. Yo, that splat bomb. Okay, great planking from Ned right there. Just hanging onto the ledge, just making sure that he's not overextending. That
The right idea, but misspaced themselves. Chag recognized that Ned was not positioned correctly to get the F tilt, and roller F smash is going to be able to take it. Yo, That's my first time ever seeing drag down up smash as Inkling. That's
Oh
new.
wow, Chag has had those since the beginning of Ultimate, man.
Huh.
Doing a fantastic job with that. So
I mean, that was sick. But yeah, no, Ned had the right idea, but the issue was they were spaced a little bit too close to the ledge. Inkling, the ledge roll apparently was just long enough to be able to cross up. They put Ned in an awful position and got that kill. So excellent stuff to Chag. Ned was really the one that was in control of a lot of that pace towards the end, but then Chag played it so patiently, avoided a lot of hits, and was just able to make up all of that damage.
oh boy, yeah, Chag really clutching up right there. You know, that was kind of a back and forth in terms of just how the entire game was swinging. Like a little bit went Chag's way first, then Ned's way, and Chag managed to grasp it back in the last stock and really just clutched up. Ned's spacing was just a little bit off at certain points to wrap up that last stock, but honestly, learning how to manage this character's aerials is pretty difficult, I feel like, to do against small, fast characters like Inkling or Pikachu or something like that. So the fact that Ned is comfortable enough to be doing that in this matchup, pretty good. However,
but now we're gonna be seeing the switch to Pokemon Trainer. Yeah, this is the one that Ned is actually really known for. That is one of the strongest Pokemon trainers out right now, especially a Squirtle. Oh my god, look how much damage he's just able to get, and just assert stage control for himself. I think what everybody really needs to take a page out of Ned's book is like how he's just able to position himself to safely cover another option.
We got the Ned Squirtle out too, a character that can definitely keep up with Inkling in terms of speed, frame data, and how low they operate to the ground. And Ned has one of the best Squirtles in the business, as we've seen earlier on today. So, oh, here we go. Are we testing lag once more? Oh yeah, a little choppy. Nintendo, please
unfortunate.
Help us.
Hopefully it smooths out, but perhaps another reset is in the books. I'd assume, especially since this is like a top 8 qualifier, neither of them would want to go through like a laggy match. But it seems like they are going to be playing it out. Ned gets that forwarder off stage. Now going to be controlling the stage. That's an interesting option, jump air dodge like that. Ned was definitely not ready to cover it.
Ned doing a fantastic job. He's just not skipped a beat in terms of keeping up with Chag. When it comes to ledge trapping and staying right in Chag's face, like Ned is not giving it up whatsoever. Even this Ivysaur. Oh my god, he's waiting so much too for these air dodges as well. Really, really good advantage from Ned right here. Ned has got such a solid grasp of advantage state.
This should be the downer, but Ned actually goes for the neutralize. Probably just wanted to throw out the most active hitbox that they had. Jabbing on shield like that.
You can do that? You can do that out of shield again? Or
apparently.
What happened? How did Chag get hit by that? That was crazy. But Ned with a sizable lead.
Tries to go for the follow-up, but again, Ned's mash out of goal is so good, able to get out of it nice and quick. The back hit, oh my god.
Oh, wow.
That was so close to being it. Chag had the right idea, but then just slightly mistimed down smash. Was not able to find that 2-frame. Oh geez, this could be bad.
That F tilt was incredible on Ned's part right now, and yes, getting so much damage just stacked up to switch back to other mons that might be able to do the job a little bit better at this percent range. That was so good from Ned right there. He turned that into his favor immaculately.
Yeah, right now Chag looking for that roller so frequently, not able to find it, getting consistently punished for it. However, as soon as it connects, that can definitely follow up into the kill. Fire Breath is going to be a huge deterrent to a lot of Chag's approaches as well. Going to make him second guess a lot of risky dashins.
Ooh, no ink left, so not too much that can be done there. No, yeah, you can't use neutral B. Trying to fake out with neutral B to do movement though, Chag.
Ned was looking for F tilt a little bit too much, ended up getting whiff punished by Chag there. Chag was just so confident in that grounded option.
That was crazy.
Upbeat. That's Charizard up B, man. It just gets you.
Oh yeah. Looking pretty dire for Chag at this point. Zard still has a bit of survivability left in him until he gets caught by a roller and dies here. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah, at that point you can just put down your controller and be like, okay, yeah, you got this one.
GG's,
I'm not
man,
even gonna try to. I'm not gonna waste my buttons on this. Ned once again doing so much with Squirtle. His strings, the way that he's just able to whiff one option, get in there fast enough and cover the next one, incredible.
His extensions are unreal. Like, he's really able to just push Squirtle's punish game as far as it can possibly go, and it pays so much dividends in terms of damage and just how he can open up stage control against Chag.
Ooh, Chag finally finding the back hit of the the back hit was maybe trying to go for the dash attack and not an F tilt. Perhaps they didn't account for how much knockback the back hit ended up having. They're struggling to get back onto the stage. Oh, jeez.
All right, it's just staying on Squirtle, just opting to use Squirtle just to close space between him and Chag, not really letting, because Squirtle can keep up really, really well with Inkling. And I feel like Chag only really switches in situations where maybe he can get something big off of it, like maybe like an up air per se or something like that. I don't know.
Something like that. Oh my god, I think, don't quote me if I'm wrong. I think that was an up air.
I think that was an up air.
I think that was an up air. That game, I mean, really, every time Ned got a hit, it always followed up into something else, and then he got stage, and then maybe got a hit at ledge.
That was tough.
Ned just kept giving himself opportunities to be able to get more hits. Oof. Ooh, no.
Yeah, crispy punish right there from Ned.
So, was that a dash? Did Chag try to dash off the platform, but they didn't hold the analog stick?
So they rolled. I don't know what happened. They rolled. Yeah.
Let me see that.
Roll. Yeah. Or dash, perhaps? Maybe you're wrong.
It could be one of the two. If somebody like were to dash onto a platform,
either way,
unless you're tiptoeing at the edge of the platform, you won't actually fall off unless you hold the direction all the way.
I swear to God, slow-mo just makes everything look cool. Even simple little interactions like an up air to end the game. It makes everything look so cool.
Well, I have no idea what this is.
I think it was a roll. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. Chat, help. Press 1 if you think it was a roll. Press 2 if you think it was a dash. And we'll let them fight it out. Back to Palu. This is interesting because the Mon that Palu, I think, struggles the most with can be Squirtle. But Chag, has been rocking Palu for most of this tournament. Managed to get that game 1 right there against Sephiroth. I feel like that was a good character to pick. Against PT, though, you've got 3 characters to go against, and you want to pick the one that can all encompass all 3 of those matchups.
That parry was beautiful, but anticipated Ned having a little bit more horizontal momentum. Tried to go for the neutral layer out of shield. No punish on the auto reticle. At that distance, it is still quite safe. Right now, Chag doing what he does best, and that is just keeping people at bay, keeping people in the corner, and walling out with back air. There is so much that you just have to respect about Palutena back air.
Oh, yeah. Ned, though, finding his grab, trying to shark this landing, but good jump right there from Chag just to get out of that right there. Now that Ivy's on the board, too, this is going to be a little bit easier for Chag to manage to break space and get... Because Ivysaur does like to jump quite a bit, and if there's any character in this game that's really good at catching jumps...
Down throw into back air. I mean, that was beautiful.
Still got those. Sakurai didn't take it all away.
So that down throw back air, at certain percents, it could just be a lead on a defensive option, or there are times when like the link to be able to get it is frame perfect, but is still technically true. So,
this bear spacing, Chag's spacing these bears as low as he possibly can to still pick up on Squirtle while mixing in the occasional forward air or nair to really throw Ned's timing off in terms of anticipating the landing. Wow. Super good. However,
speaking of super good, Ned's 2-frame timings, they were impeccable. Anybody with the teleport, honestly, all you have to do is just wait for the sound of the teleport and then throw out a hitbox on reaction.
Depends on the recovery, though, because if they can recover completely horizontally or I believe diagonally from
they can mix up their drift a little bit.
Yeah. It makes the recovery a bit safer.
Yeah, Ned able to find that stock right now, going to be having to get off of the corner. Neutral get upping right into that F tilt. That F tilt is so active, able to cover so many buttons. I mean, Chag's ledge trapping is so sick.
Yeah, Palu is one of the best characters in the game, if not the best character in the game at ledge trapping, and Chag is just exemplifying that right here, just not giving up too much space. Her buttons are so low committal, except for that one. That one's a pretty big commitment, and Ned is going to be eating this damage.
And what a juggle from Ned. He waited a little bit longer, just waiting to see what Chag's defensive option is going to be. Saw the air dodge come out and was able to perpetuate that string. Right now, Ned is going to be looking for the razor relief that can potentially combo into an up air or perhaps an up B. Was not able to find it. Chag is being really careful. Jab into grab mix-ups are always so cool.
Ooh. Yes, a great grab from Chag right there. Mixing on the DI right there from Ned. Not going to DI that out completely. Might just be getting caught off of how quick that was from Chag. But Chag in a really good position right now. Zard on deck as well.
Yeah, down through neutral, probably not having enough frame advantage. Charizard just able to aggressively mash out of that scenario. Drifting a little bit too far back. Squirtle actually going to be falling out of that one. Ned saw the whiff to auto reticle and just was like, hey, I can run in. You're going to be stuck in a good amount of lag. Not able to get too much else off of it.
Yo, okay. This is it. Winner of this makes top 8 through winner's side, guarantees themselves 5th. And some money. Loser of this has to play one more set to make it into top 8. So this is huge for both players right here. Both of these characters have stellar advantage. Both of these characters can net kills really, really well. This is everything for both of these players right now.
Ooh, Chag tries to get back onto the stage aggressively. This could, I mean, again, this game is so huge. Gets a down throw into the up B. That's the all coverage option. That hitbox is so big. It's pretty consistent.
Yo, that could have been massive for Ned right there to get that. But now
that
Ivy...
retreating Ned, that spacing was excellent because Ned was not able to react to the spacing in time.
Oh my god, if he had smashed that over. This is scary now. If Ned can switch back to Squirtle, he should be looking good, but... Oh, no.
Ned was so ready for it, but that F tilt not going to be actually hitting the sweet spot, only getting the early end of the tail. Chag is so lucky. Chag is so lucky that that auto reticle was able to call out that back air, because otherwise that was Ned's stock.
Oh boy. Okay. This is tough for Zard. This is the worst place he could possibly be against Palutena, which is on the ledge. Oh, the flamethrower to get back on, though.
Flamethrower. Chag was just not ready for it in the slightest. Down throw. Gonna be setting up into the tech chase onto the platform, but Chag wanted to maybe catch a jump read, perhaps an up B out of disadvantage.
Oh, that's gonna be it. Yeah, dude. After that jab, I feel like Ned could have up smashed the shield right there. I feel like he dropped maybe a few punishes, and switching to Zard actually put him in a very bad position because Chag's ledge trapping is legendary, for lack of a better term. I made a pun there unintentionally. Either way, Chag snapped right there. That was insane. A little bit of spaghetti from both sides towards the end there.
A little bit, yeah.
It's game 3 last stock, though, for winner's top 8, or for top 8. It's going to make even the toughest players.
I'm thinking about that Palu neutral B. Well, Ned had the right idea on the positioning. He was able to hit through a couple of the projectiles, but then still ended up being called out of it.
Damn.
That one interaction is why Ned lost, and that is...
Damn by Kendrick Lamar. That was crazy, dude. That was wild. How did that happen? Either way, Chag making top 8 through winner's side. Ned, unfortunately, getting sent packing the losers for one more set against Apple, making a top 8. Flop A also going to be taking it over Scrubbed Out 2-1 to make it into top 8. Skittle's going to be taking it